Are we on?
Yeah, we're filming.
Are you not saying your hello?
I'm not going to do it this time. You have to do it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, you opened your mouth, that's it. You're going to do it. Do it.
I'm not doing
it. Do
it.
it. Say hello. Hello. Not going to be so loud this time because that's a bit screamy.
And it's really late right now, so... Anyways. This is our next installment for the game DmazeD. I'm not sure which number this is.
6, 7. Anyway, this is the time that we stopped trying to do it in about 3 hours.
Yes.
Because that's not enough time.
So it actually feels polished and
yeah, this one's like
playable.
a game.
Yeah.
This one. I think it took us, I don't know, 2-3 days.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit more.
Took through 2-3 days of not full 24 hours, but a few hours at a time.
I know I spent about a day just writing a maze generator for it, because it has procedurally generated Pac-Man style mazes. An unlimited supply. Everyone different, everyone good.
I think I spent a total of a day of creating all the graphics. I mean, yeah, there are different backgrounds, and there's an actual character animation, walking cycle and all that.
About 3 frames.
It's just 3 frames, but you know, it fools the eye into thinking it's a full walk cycle.
And the music, don't forget your mouth hole music.
Yes, and the music, this time I used my mouth, my voice, and Audacity in changing the tone and humming into a microphone rather than using a digital application and keyboard or any other instruments.
It's so much better if you were over here talking, because if I don't do anything and you talk, you just look retarded.
You could just move your mouth so it seems like you're talking, but you know, like ventricular. There you go. And now, would you like to play the game?
No, because there's more to say about it. I mean, isn't it?
What else?
Well, you know, the fact that it's open source, that's an important thing. It's
all the games open source though.
I know, but we should probably mention it.
Oh yeah, all the games are open source, obviously.
Yes, and it uses our own GameCake engine, which is also open source. It runs on Windows, runs on the Raspberry Pi. Did we put this one in the Pi Store? I can't remember.
I think we did.
I think it's in the Pi Store.
Yeah. I think we put all of the games on the Pi Store.
Not all of them, some of them don't
just the
quite
good ones.
fit.
These are the ones that feel like a game.
Yeah, well, the ones that you can play with a keyboard, really, because that's the only interface you can sort of have on the Pi, for sure, is you've probably got a keyboard, so...
Definitely, yeah. This game is not as good to play on the touch screen because you really need keys.
But it does work on the touch screen.
It does.
So there's an Android version as well. Keys are much better, but you can control it by
swiping,
wiping your finger across the screen. I should probably mention what sort of game it is.
Well, it's Pac-Man, like you said.
No, it is. No, it's basically 3D Monster Maze from the ZX81 reimagined as Pac-Man.
Pretty much.
So you're in a maze, there's a monster chasing you, it's not a dinosaur.
You can't see it.
Most of the time you can't see it. So
until it's too late, and then,
there's a restrictive view around you. You see there's a thing that gets bigger and smaller. So I'll just press start and you can see it. See, I'm not going to play it.
There you go. At first we imagined it to be some sort of heartbeat. Well, it seems like a heartbeat because, you know, it beats in a nice slow pace, but then when you see the bears, you can see the bears coming towards you. The heartbeat gets faster. So the original plan was to make a heart beating, the sound, and then when the bear gets faster, gets closer to you, it beats even faster. But it got in the way of the actual game because it sounded too loud, too busy with everything else going on. You can hear the sound effects is in full mode. You can hear me making all sorts of sounds.
With your mouth hole.
With my mouth, yes.
So you used your mouth hole and you created beautiful music.
Pretty much, I just hummed whatever that came to mind. Yes, it was really fun. I've never done strange sounds like that with my voice, so that was
So we've got high scores and stuff. So you can tell it's it's a bigger project.
It is a bigger project.
There's stuff. There's all sorts of things in here.
There's references thrown around.
There's a menu.
There.
Look, a menu, an entire menu. Look, and stuff in the menu.
Yes.
It's like volume and stuff. And oh yeah, you should probably have a show them.
Go ahead. The About page. Oh my god. If you recognize this and you know what this is a piss take on, then, well, you know what it's about. It's basically like one of those crack troves that you find of the past. Things in the past.
Broken it. No. Oh yeah.
It's missing a chiptune or something, which I should be making.
Yeah, that's sort of separate to the game. It's got what are these profile
logins?
Sort of system.
If you are a Wetgenes user, this will look very similar to a login page.
Well, it's just so you can have like a few different people playing and keep track of your score.
I mean, their whole random
score there, quite a large number.
Yes, so the level goes on, and there's even a intermission screen if you get to a high level, further into the game. But the background changes, and the maze is obviously always different every time you play it. So it gets very interesting.
Sound effects.
And the sound effects, and the bear says things when he gets close.
The bear actually uses the same dialogue as the Bounty Bear from Wim Wenders Until the End of the World.
Yeah.
From 1994 film, somewhere around.
It's an old film.
It's a 90s sci-fi sort of film. But the words that the bear speaks are verbatim. I think we
literally did. Yeah.
See, the point of the bear is that it sort of leaps out at you, and it's a surprise.
If it doesn't know where you are, you're safe. If you're just
if
running away.
If you can't see the bear can't see you.
Yeah.
So if you're just standing in the dark, not seeing anything around you, the bear is not coming towards you unless you're very unlucky, because he just wanders around randomly and you can't see anything.
Yeah.
So he's only actually dangerous when you can see him. So as long as you can sort of get away, see, I'm safe over here unless he finds me. So as long as you can get away, then he just goes back to wandering the maze aimlessly. But if you can see him, he can see you, and he finds you. He finds you anywhere.
Really fast. But the objective of the game is to find the key and unlock the padlock and escape from that room. So basically you're running away from a bear. You're obviously a very young girl running away from a bear. That is the story of the game, basically, and
story.
It's a bit obvious what it means, but there you go.
What do you mean it's a bit obvious what it means?
Yeah, you're finding sweets on the floor.
You pick up all the sweets. As you collect the sweets, you run a little bit faster as well. So if you collect all the sweets on the level, you'll find yourself moving slightly faster towards the end. Mm-hmm. So you want to collect as many sweets as possible before you first see the bear. Every level, the bear gets a little bit faster.
Yeah.
But as long as if you collect every single sweet on every level, then you will always be faster than the bear. That's the deal. So if you start skipping sweets because it's a lot easier to just run for the exit, then the bear is going to increase in speed relative to you. It's a mission.
Of course, if you get closer to padlock when you already have the key, and you wait until the bear is close to you.
At that moment, you get a slightly higher bonus depending on how close the little bugger is. So if you take the most chances, if you play it as tight as possible, if you stand next to the padlock waiting with the key and you just nip in at the last moment, the closer the bear is, the bigger your bonus, and obviously the higher the level you get to, the bigger your bonus for the sweets, for everything.
Ooh. There you go.
So the secret to a high score is getting to a high level. That's important. So I'm on level 8. Each sweet gives me 8 points. Level 8 points per sweet. And he ran away. I thought he was chasing me. Mm-hmm. And another intermission. Every 4 levels, just to give you a little break.
You're level 9 now. Oh, you were not watching the screen.
I was looking at that screen because
Well, there you go. He has 19% success and 19% effort. Not too bad, I suppose. And that's it. That's the game. I think I can't remember if we've missed anything.
Did you put anything else into the game? I'm sure we did. But, procedurally generated maze, so every game is completely new, you've got to explore to find it. It's slightly hidden from the bear because of your view circle, which is a GLSL shader thing, actually, if you look at the source. The source is, of course, fully available on our Bitbucket. I'll give you a link later.
We should put all the links underneath.
I've got a little magic file here.
YouTube video under the video description.
Yeah, there's lots of links. Just go to wetgenes.com. You can find most of the stuff from there. I'll do the magic link thing now.
Sure. Yeah.
And then that's it, really.
Yep.
So there you go. If you go to wetgenes.com, you'll find a link to pretty much everything. If you want to play the games, you'll find links on GameCake.alpha.com. That will also mention other stuff about the engines. Should be a link to the Bitbucket, but just in case there isn't, because I'm stupid, this would be the Bitbucket address. If you just go to bitbucket.org/xixs, and then I've got lots of crap on there, but there's a GameCakeJam's repository which has the source code for all of these game things. And I think
there's actually a Google Play Store link.
Oh yeah, if you go to the main wetgenes.com, there's a link to the Android marketplace and the
Knackle. No,
not Knackle. The other
Raspberry Pi.
The Raspberry Pi Pi Store thing, which both of them will have this game
DmazeD,
both of them have DmazeD in.
And we should be putting the links under the YouTube video.
And there'll probably be some links on the YouTube. But I think that's it. That's another game. This one, slightly more of a game, so I actually recommend that you play it.
And thank you for listening in to Radio Wetgenes. Well, technically radio from my voice and TV from yours.
And I'd also like to point out that she just doesn't want to be in front of the camera, and this is not my fault.
Yeah.
And that's it. I think bye-bye. You're going to say goodbye.
There you go.
You're not in front of the camera.
You're
just waving a cat in the air. You can't see anything.
Okay, that's it.